many are making New Year's resolutions to eat healthier, instead of grabbing a snack from the vending machine, would you try adding bugs to your diet? In many cultures, eating a variety of insects is part of their diet. In Asia, bugs are invading street food markets in Thailand and Vietnam. From cricket soup to worms, you can get fried, battered, or sautéed with peppers. Edible bugs are crawling into a popular nightcap snack. During the last big arrival of cicadas in America, the FDA had to put out a warning telling people to stop eating cicadas if they have a shellfish allergy. High-end restaurants were getting creative to figure out how to turn these rare sightings into creepy, crawly culinary delights. Bill Gates and big names in Hollywood are pushing to eat bugs as a way to prevent climate change. The argument is, bugs are high in protein and could replace the high intake of beef, chicken, and pork. Critics against eating meat say raising these animals is adding to pollution. Time magazine even came out with an article pushing bugs as a sustainable, healthy alternative to meat. But is this political motivation enough to make this trend mainstream for countries who don't normally have such a high appetite for arachnids? Of course, if you could convince an entirely new part of the population to ingest insects, there would be a market to make money. So is the next place Bill Gates is looking to score big bucks with bugs? There seems to be a market for these formerly slithering snacks. Amazon now sells bagged bugs from zebra tarantulas to dark chocolate crickets and agave worms. While many countries do have bugs as part of their diet, it usually comes as a seasonal snack when these bugs can be found in surplus. Harvesting them or farming them could of course lead down the same slippery slope as with farmed fish or chickens. Here in DC, you can go down the street to a nice restaurant and get a steak for $40. The same price as these two tarantulas. Which would you?
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Halaim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Ha Kwadash. All praises be to Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, and in the name of the Holy Spirit. And double honors to the big brothers, the elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, and to the rest of the brethren on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom Bayatah Dawada. And to the Hakim and Akwat that's out there repenting. Shalom Mashpakah. This is Hakarab coming at you with a quick one. And you saw the video, but I'm going to address a couple of things. But first we going to go into dealing with these insects or creepy crawlers first. And then we going to address, you heard what they said that devil said. That fucking devil, they gonna say the damn devil said that animals, these beautiful creatures that the Most High created, they are bringing in the pollutions of the earth. Are you serious? They are destroying the earth. You serious? So the Most High created animals, the animals that we can eat and animals that can be beneficial to you, to your land of doing labor, tilting and all, whatever they use for. He said that they are the pollution. They are polluting the earth. No, you goddamn devils. Y'all the ones that's polluting the earth. Y'all the ones that's destroying every fucking thing. See? And when they ass go into captivity, they ain't gonna be able to cry and complain about, wait, I didn't have a chance. No, you received your blessing. You received your time to rule, and you fucked it up. And that big brother, Mashiach Yahushua, Malak Yahushua, he got to come back, the Israelites' Lord and Savior, the Israelites' brother, the Israelites' forefather, whatever you want to call him, that only pertain to us. He got to come back and clean up the earth, clean up this damn trash that this damn devil done created. See? But let's get into these scriptures. Let's address these issues. Let's address this. Let's go here. Because bottom line, these fucking heathens, they can eat whatever they want. If they want to go eat maggots, worms, parasites, if they want to go eat all this shit, hey, have at it. Fill your damn bowl up with that shit and eat all of it. Put ketchup and mustard, barbecue sauce, or whatever the fuck you want to put on it. Shit. But we go follow out the ways of the Most High. We go follow what he said to eat, because that's what we supposed to do, the Israelites. These other nations, they can eat whatever the fuck they want to eat. The Most High didn't tell them. Now, the same way he did us, Don't you think he could have said, okay, I'm going to go to these other nations and I'm going to speak through I'm going to send my angel to relay this message to this particular person. And this person is going to tell this people hey, no, don't eat that. Don't you? Yahweh could have did that if he wanted to. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua could have did that if he wanted to. He ain't dealing with these other nations. He ain't told them, don't eat this and don't eat that. No, he told you, he set his love upon you, the Israelites. He told you don't eat these particular things. And if you love your God, you're going to do what he told you to do. He said, don't eat these particular things. You will let somebody deceive you and tell you, no, you can eat all things. He said he made all things good, created for good. And shut your dumb asses up. You some disobedient niggas. And you motherfuckers about to get killed. Because you're hard-headed. It ain't no other remedy for you but to take you out. And he gonna take you out. You motherfuckers gonna have a grievous death and you gonna burn. But you know what? Let me just get into these scriptures before let me just get it before man. Let's address this. Let's go here. Leviticus. Slakia. Leviticus 11. And we're going to start from the top, though, but I'm going to jump down. Leviticus 11 and 1 and verse 2. These things still apply to Israelites. You ain't gone nowhere. You still here on earth. You ain't gone nowhere. So it applies to you. See? Now, in a time of ignorance, when you was enslaved to the point to where your forefathers didn't pass down your identity, they didn't pass down your heritage and your culture because they was beaten, terrified, and frightened and took out of them. See? So they couldn't pass this information down to you, to the descendants. So you didn't know. So in the time of ignorance, okay, the Most High overlooked it. He didn't fully hold you accountable because you didn't know. But you don't have no excuse now. You don't have no excuse. You're being told. The true gospel to you Israelites is being spoken now. You're being told. So keep being disobedient and watch what you get. Leviticus 11 verse 1 and 2. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel. Wait. What did he say right here? Speak unto who? The children of Israel. That ain't everybody. That ain't no all nations, all peoples, and all this shit, dumbass shit. That ain't that. See? What did he say? Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are upon the earth. But let's go down. I'm going to go down to 22. Because this is who he's talking to. What he says. Let me see. I started 21. Yet these may ye eat of every flying creepy thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs above their feet to leap withal upon the earth. Verse 22. Even these of them ye may eat: the locust after his kind, the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. But all other flying creepy things which have 4 feet shall be an abomination unto you. So these are the 3 things that's listed that you can eat pertaining to those little creepy crawly things. The locust, the bald locust, the beetle, the grasshopper. That's it. So if you got any Israelites that say, okay, well, I want to put some honey on my locust and eat it, with the wings plucked off, the head plucked off, the legs plucked off, and hey, ain't no fault there. If they ain't no wrongdoing there for you to want to do that. But all the other shit, worms and slimy, all the shit, you can't eat that. See? So when it comes to those heathens, when you see them doing those things, hey, don't say, hey, you ain't supposed to eat that. They can eat whatever the fuck they want to eat. Because this ain't for them. Stop trying to extend what the Most High offered unto you because he bestowed his love upon you. Stop trying to extend it unto these dogs. You have motherfuckers go knock on heathen's door and say, hey, brother, hey, sister, the Lord told me to tell you this, tell you that. He ain't told you to tell them shit. If you gonna tell them anything, tell them their judgment. That's what he told you to tell them. Read them their judgment. But he told you to go to the Israelites and tell them what not to do and what to do. Stop trying to extend this olive branch that the Most High that extended out to his people. Stop trying to extend it to everybody else, man. But let's go down. Verse 29. Them dogs can eat whatever they want to eat. They're a bunch of disgusting dogs. Leviticus 11 and 29. These also shall be unclean unto you among the creepy things that creepeth upon the earth. The weasel and the mouse and the turtles after his kind. And the ferret and the chameleon and the lizard. Those are reptiles. You don't eat that. And the snail and the mole. You don't eat no snail. But what you see them Edomites doing, and them heathens doing, don't they call snails escargot or some shit? So you Israelites, don't be going out to them places and then you want to have these Edomites as your friend and say, oh yeah, I'm going to order some appetizers, some escargot. I take some escargot. And you sitting at the table with them eating the shit. Yahweh go slay your ass. See? Verse 31. These are unclean to you. What is the snails? They're unclean to you. What is the ants? They're unclean to you. What is the worms and parasites and all that shit? It's unclean to you. You're not to eat spiders and shit. You don't eat that. They unclean to you. These are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever do touch them, when they be dead, shall be unclean until the evening. But it ain't just been an evening. Your ass gonna be unclean to the Most High, period. Because you're doing abominable things that he told your ass not to do. So you gonna be through. So keep following after these devils if you want to. And letting them tell you that these worms and these parasites and all this shit, they got more protein. They call everything protein. Them motherfuckers will go buy a raw steak, a raw beef steak, or whatever they eat. They eat pork steaks. But they go buy that shit, and the red stuff that you see that's in the meat, what they do, they turn that up into a glass, or a jar, or a cup. And what they do, they'll drink it. That is blood that's protruding and coming from that steak, that raw meat. They will call it protein. They would drink the shit and call it protein. Oh, it's good for you. They would eat a worm and say it got more protein in it than a steak. These people is wicked. And this is why the Most High said, he said, you better separate from them. You better separate from them, or you go perish right along with them. See? But I want to transition, because I don't want this to be quick, because it don't take that many. I want to transition now, because you heard the damn devil say that the animals, they're hazardous. They're hazardous for the earth. They are the animals. They're the ones that's bringing in global warming. They're the ones that's destroying the earth. See? But let's find out who's destroying the earth and what's going to happen to you goddamn devils. Y'all the fault on everything. Y'all received y'all blessing and y'all didn't care too much of it. That's why what the Most High had established for us, that's why it wasn't, Jacob ain't stole no blessing from no dog. It wasn't even for them anyway. But they got their blessing. Why? Because them devils, Edomites, they was, hey, he got his blessing. He was the son, both sons received their inheritance. See? But he never cared for his inheritance. That's why he gave it up. Because he never cared about it. And then when he even when he even got his inheritance, when he even got his blessing, guess what? He didn't care for it. They don't care for it. Let's grab this right quick. Genesis. Let me see. 27. And let's go down like 39. Straight to it. I just want to make this little quick point. And let me see. Yeah. I'm going to come down to the point just for the sake of time. And let me see. I will read right here. We'll start at 38. Genesis 27:38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept, crying like a little bitty bitch. See, you know, and what it says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be as the fatness of the earth, and of the dew from heaven above. See, so they got the fatness of the earth. They received their blessing. See, but what did he do? What did he do with his blessing? He didn't care for his blessing. He was just whining and, oh, wait a minute. He getting this. He getting it on, but I want something too. Like a little spoiled little brat. And that's why this day, they'll do all kind of off-the-wall ass shit to motherfuckers. But then if you do something, they'll do something to thousands of people. Fuck them over, millions of people. But then you do something to one of them, they go instantly crying. The same spirit of an Edomite. See? So they got their blessing. They got it, but what they do? They never cared for it. Look what they doing to it. Let's go here, though. Let's go here. Let's get to the point. Jeremiah. Damn crooked devils. Jeremiah 4 and verse 7. What's happening? What he says? The lion, who is that lion? Yahweh Shamashiach. That's that lion that's talking about. And he doing what? The lion has come up from his thicket. Meaning that the place where he been hiding at, the place where the Most High been keeping him at, the place where the Most High Yahweh Shah been sitting at the right hand side of Yahweh, that's that thicket, that place that he's been hiding at. That place that you haven't seen, but that's where he been. That's the thicket he's coming from. See, the lion has come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on its way. This ain't talking about us. This is talking about the natural heathens. Beginning with these Edomites. And the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is going forth from his place to make thy land desolate. And what land gonna be desolate? Babylon and all the other places where these motherfuckers inhabited at, that shit gonna be desolate. But Babylon is number one, aka America is the place where it's gonna be desolate. And thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. See? And what he say? They city's gonna be laid waste without an inhabitant. Now let's go into that before I jump to the next precepts. Let's go into that. What city's gonna be laid waste without an inhabitant? Let's go. Let's find out. Isaiah. And this ain't talking about no ancient Babylon. Isaiah. Let's go to 19 verse. I'm gonna start at. And Babylon, Isaiah 13:19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency. This is not talking about Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom. This is talking about, it's speaking that, but it's talking about Babylon. It's talking about this place, America. And it says what? Shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, was ancient Babylon done? Was this fulfilled? Was ancient Babylon done like the Most High did Sodom and Gomorrah? Because right now, today, over 2,000 years, ain't nobody dwelling in Sodom. Ain't nobody dwelling in Gomorrah. Ain't no agriculture or no nothing going on there. It's desolate. They use that shit as a tourist attraction to show people that it's still desolate. See? But he said he gonna do Babylon like this. So was Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom done like this? No, so it ain't talking about that Babylon. It's talking about this place, America, that's gonna be done like that. See? But what he said, verse 20. And it shall never be inhabited. Wait, what does he say? It shall never be inhabited. So wait a minute. Was ancient Babylon, wasn't it inhabited after the Nebuchadnezzar's son, the kingdom was taken from him? Yes, it was. But we'll get that. But let's get this first. It says, it shall never be inhabited. Neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch their tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their foes there. Now, what is it talking about when it says Arabian? It's talking about this mixture of people that ain't gonna dwell here. Let's grab that Arabian. Let's grab that Arabian right quick. Man, time go by fast. 17 minutes already. Who cares? Arabian. Arabaya. And what it says Arabian. See, Arabia mixed. See, but let's go grab this one. Arab, and it says what? It says what? The dweller. And it's, well, you got the point. Let me see. Yeah, the point is what? Mixed. And what is this mixed? Why does it say neither shall the Arabian pitch their tent there anymore? Why does it say mixed? Let's go here. This is why I said mixed. Because in Babylon, it ain't nothing but a mixture of all kind of people here. And what it says, Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. Let me start at 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. And whose soul is lifted up and it's not upright in him? But the just shall live by faith. But who is it talking about when it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up in him is not upright in him? Like that motherfucker that said that damn Edomite that said that the animals is the ones that's causing global warming and polluting the earth and basically destroying the earth. That devil, his soul is not upright in him. But who is it talking about? He says his soul is not lifted up in him. Let's find out. Precept real quick. This is whose soul is not upright in him. Isaiah 26 and 10. What it says? Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh. And beholding the majesty of Yahweh is you acknowledging that Yahweh created these animals for a purpose, not for the purpose of saying that they destroying the earth. Crooked ass damn people, man. They some wicked motherfuckers, man. They wicked as hell. See? Slakia. But let's go back to it. Let's go back to Habakkuk 2 and 5. And what it says? Yea, also because he transgressed by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. But do what? But gathereth unto him all nations, and heap unto him all peoples. That's that mixture right there. That's what it's talking about when it said, neither shall that Arabian pitch his tent there. See? And when you go into that word, it says, neither shall the Arabian pitch his tent there. Let's grab that. But this is talking about, this is that mixture it's talking about. But gathering unto him all nations, and heap unto him all peoples. That's that mixture that it's talking about. See? And ain't nobody going to inhabit this place no more. This place is going to be destroyed. When this place get hit, this place is done. See? But let's go back. Because it said, neither shall the Arabian pitch his tent there anymore. So let's grab that tent. Let's go into that and find out. It ain't talking about no motherfucking little, put on my tent. It ain't talking about that. It ain't talking about that. What it says right here, neither shall the Arabian pitch his tent there anymore. Let's go into that tent. See, because it ain't talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about AKA America. But let's go into that tent. It said, neither shall he pitch his tent there anymore. Let's find out what this tent is. It says what? A hall. A hall. To pitch a tent, to move a tent, pitch or remove a tent, to pitch one's tent. But let's go into that word. Let's continue to go down. Strong's definition of hall. A denominative from H168 to tent. Now let's go into this tent right quick. A hall. A hall, it says tent, nomad's tent, and thus symbolic of wilderness life. It says transience, dwelling. This is the point right here. This is what the tent is. It says what? Dwelling, home, habitation. See? That's what it's talking about when it says the tent, meaning your home. Your ass ain't gonna be dwelling here no more. You mix all you multitude of people, you mix people, you multitude of people, you ain't gonna dwell here no more in Babylon. See? But let's go to another one to confirm that he heaped unto him all people and gathered to him all nations. And he heaped unto him all nations, gathered to him all people. Let's go here. Revelations. 17. And let's go down to verse 15. What it's talking about, who is it talking about? Let's go up. Let's go up first. And there came one of the seven angels, verse 1, and there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials that talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Who is this great whore? Let's come down to verse 5. Let's find out who this great whore is. And upon her forehead was his name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great. Wait, is this talking about Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom? No, it says Babylon the Great. So what place is this talking about? It says what? The mother of harlots, the abominations of the earth. So who is the people that's operating this place? Who? It's Edomites. They are the abominations of the earth. So they the ones that's destroying the earth. See? But let's go back down, because we know you was talking about what? It's talking about Babylon. So let's go back down. Verse 15. And it says what? And he said unto me, The waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, who is that whore? America. Babylon the Great. Are what? Are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. See? This is that mixture. This is that he heap unto himself all nations and gathers him all people. This is that right here. This is what it's talking about. See? So this is that Arabian, this is that mixture of this multitude of people that's not going to dwell here anymore. See? And what it says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. They're going to hate America. And what they going to do to Babylon? And shall make her desolate, what? Desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. See? So when that bitch get to business, and you ain't going to dwell here no more. You ain't going to dwell here no more. But let's go back to that Jeremiah. Let's go back to it. Jeremiah 4:7 and move to the next one. Jeremiah 4:7. The lion has come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. Yahushua is on his way, man. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate. What he do? He's gone forth from that place to make thy land desolate. Babylon's going to be desolate. And thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. See? But what he do? He said he destroyed the Gentiles on his way. Why? Let's see. Let's see what they doing. Let's see what these dirty, stinky, heathen, Gentile-ass Edomites are doing. Let's see. Let's see what they're doing. Revelations 11. And let's go down to verse 18. What are they doing? And the nations were angry. Why the nations going to be angry? Because they when they get mad, they going to shoot at this bitch. And it says what? And thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets. Who? Who is the servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Israelites. Who is the prophets of the Israelites, of the Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Slakia, the Israelites. And to the saints. Who are the saints of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? The Israelites. And to them that fear thy name. Who fear the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? The Israelites. Small and great, meaning young and old. And shouldest destroy them which destroyed the earth. So, who is destroying the earth? That motherfucker that said that animals is the reason for global warming. They the ones that's polluting the earth. No, it's you damn Edomites. Y'all polluting the damn earth. Y'all is. Y'all the motherfuckers that's destroying the earth. Because you're destroying your you got your blessing, you didn't care for it. That's why you're destroying the earth. Because why? Under your rulership, everything is, you're like hell and death. Everywhere you go, you destroy it. Because you never cared about your blessing. That's why it was never for you to begin with. You crooked ass devils. Let's go here. Jeremiah 51. And let's go down to 25. What it says, behold, matter of fact, let me see. You know what? Let's get here. Jeremiah 51:25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain. What is it talking about? Is it talking about a mountain that destroyed? No. It's talking about a kingdom, a nation. What it says, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, said Yahweh. which destroys all the earth. Who in the fuck is destroying all the earth? The Most High said he's against cows and sheep and chickens and goats and deers. He against them because they destroying the earth. No, it's you damn Edomites. Y'all destroying the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks. I will make thee a burnt mountain. What did he say? He gonna roll their ass down from the rocks? Who is he talking to when he said he gonna roll them down from the rocks? Let's grab it. Quick precept. Obadiah 1. And we go straight to the point. What it says? The pride of thy heart had deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? But what Yahweh Shem Yahushua say? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, said Yahweh. So what did he say? Jeremiah 51:25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, said Yahweh, which destroy all the earth. I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain. Now, when you go up, and it says right here in verse 24, and I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea. Is it talking about ancient Babylon? All their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, said Yahweh. Is it talking about it? So is Babylon this destroying mountain? That he go roll him down from the rocks and make him a burnt mountain? That he not go be inhabited? What did it say right here in verse 26? And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever, said Yahweh. Now, was Babylon made desolate? Who was it talking about? It's talking about the Edomites. Is Babylon made desolate? No, it wasn't. Babylon wasn't made desolate. It wasn't done like Sodom and Gomorrah. America's going to be done like that. See, but let's go here real quick. Let's go here. Let's go to Daniel. Daniel, the 5th chapter. And let's go down to the 25th verse. Let's see. Let me see. You know what? Yeah. Just during the time, this is talking about Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom that his son was ruling in. But let's see. It said you're not going to be inhabited there anymore. It ain't going to be inhabited no more. It's going to be a burnt mountain. So let's see, was Babylon turned into a burnt mountain that was not inhabited ever again? No. But what it says, Daniel 5:23. But has lifted up to, as a matter of fact, I started 22. And thou, his son, O Belshazzar, has not humbled thy heart, though thou knewest all this, but hast lifted up thyself against Yahweh of heaven, the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua of heaven, and they have brought the vessels of the house before thee, and thou and thy lords, thy wife and thy concubines have drunken wine in them, and thou hast praised the gods of silver and gold, of brass, iron, wood, and stone, which see it not, nor hear, nor know, and the God in whose hand thy breath is, and whose are all thy ways, hast thou not glorified. Then was part of the hand sent from him, and his writing was written, and this writing was written, and this is the writing that was written, many to call you farson. This is the interpretation of the thing. Many, Yahweh had numbered thy kingdom, and it finished it. To call, thou art weighed in the balance and art found wanting, meaning you're guilty. Thy kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and Persians. So wait a minute, it wasn't destroyed. The Most High said Babylon is not going to be inhabited forever. It's going to be a burnt mountain. So his kingdom, it was not given. It was not a burnt mountain. It wasn't talking about it. It wasn't talking about that Babylon. See? And that's what people don't understand, because you're reading it for face value. You're not understanding what's going on. See? And this shows the Median Persian Empire, they consolidated Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom into theirs. See? Just like when they came into power, the Greeks destroyed they stuff, meaning Alexander the Freak. He destroyed what? The Medo-Persian Empire. He destroyed their shit, and what they had was consolidated into his. Now, Babylon was consolidated into the Persian Empire. Now, when they was destroyed, Babylon, that they owned from Nebuchadnezzar's territories, they owned it. It was what? It was consolidated into Alexander's kingdom. See? So when did it become a burnt mountain? When did it wasn't inhabited? It's not talking about that Babylon. It's talking about America. This motherfucker gonna be burnt to a crisp. It's gonna be burnt to a crisp. And that's why the Most High told your ass, hey, you better repent, man. You Israelites better repent. And turn from the wickedness of this place, or you're gonna be destroyed right along with it. See? But I want to go into this. Let me go into this to show that Babylon was still inhabited. Let's go here. Let's go to First Maccabees, but I'm gonna read it from my thing. I ain't gonna punch it up. But I'm gonna start at verse 6. First Maccabees 6:1. And what it says, First Maccabees 6:1. About that time, King Antiochus, traveling through the high countries, heard say that Elishama is the country of Persia, was a city greatly renowned for riches, silver, and gold, and that there was in it a very rich temple, wherein the coverings of gold and breastplates and shields which Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian king, meaning Edomite, who reigned first among the Greeks, had left there. Therefore, he came and sought to take the city. Who came and sought to take the city? Antiochus. And what it says, and to spoil it. But he was not able, because they of the city, having had warning thereof, rose up against him in battle. So he fled and departed thence with great heaviness and returned to Babylon. So this is during the time of the Greek Empire. See? Babylon was still there. See? So that same Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar's son, was given of his father's kingdom, and that same Babylon that was consolidated into the Persian Empire, this same Persian Empire that was ruling in Babylon, it was consolidated into Alexander's kingdom. So what? It was still standing. People was inhabiting it. And when you fast forward all the way to our time, shit, who else was inhabiting those parts around the Euphrates River? Was not Saddam Hussein inhabiting those parts? So it was still being inhabited. Is Sodom and Gomorrah inhabited? No, it's not. So the Most High said he's going to do Babylon like he did Sodom and Gomorrah. So what is Babylon? It's talking about AKA America. It's going to be done like that. This motherfucker going to be destroyed. Why? Because he said he's coming to destroy them that destroying the earth. See? And that's all these goddamn Edomites did, was destroy it and fucked up every goddamn thing. They even fucking up the natural order of Yahweh. They fucked up everything. They run around telling men can be women, women can be men, men be with men, women be with women. They fucked up everything. Making GMO foods, the things that the Most High gave and created for us that was beneficial to us, they trying to recreate it, and it's being bad to you. You eating genetically modified organisms. You eating apples with no seeds in it, oranges with no seeds in it, watermelons with no seed in it. These people done fucked up everything, and they walk around proud than a motherfucker. I'm tired of I'm gonna look at their ass in captivity. I'm tired of looking at their proud asses walk around proudly. You know, wicked ass motherfuckers, man. Tired of. And I'm gonna end it off there. But I just wanted to bring out those few precepts, because these motherfuckers is through, man. They stay through. And I'm gonna end it off there. All praise be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Ha, Kodash. And double honors to the big brothers, the elders, and the apostles of Great Millstone. The water Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, for letting my eyes see, for giving me the opportunity to know who I am and to repent. The water. And I'm going to end it off with this one again. Revelations 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. And the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give. And who is that dead that's going to be judged? You get these goddamn wicked ass devils. That's the dead that's going to be judged. Shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to thy saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And that's what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is coming to do, coming to destroy these damn Edomites. Shalom, Yasharallah.